Hey guys, Derek here. Welcome back to the channel. We are back to watch another episode of The Mandalorian. This is season 3, episode 3. It is called something. I don't know what it's called. But last episode was a cool one. So we had Mando and Grogu and R5 making their way to Mandalore, the ruins of Mandalore, to try and bathe in the waters, the living waters beneath the mines. That was really cool, just getting there, like seeing the remnants of the city just in this dilapidated state. But then they needed help, and they had to get Bo-Katan to come help them because this like giant spider thing like captured Mando, and turns out this thing was like a crustacean in like a mechanized suit. And Bo-Katan had to come, and she killed this thing with the Darksaber, and she is like way more proficient than Mando is at it. I mean, she's probably had way longer time to like get used to it and train with it and all that jazz. But she seemed like pretty solid with it. So we'll see what happens there. But then her and Mando go down to the mines, and he gets sucked under, and we see a mythosaur, like a giant mythosaur in the living waters of Mandalore. So I'm very curious to see like what is gonna come of that. You know, like what are the future ramifications of what happened in episode 2? Because I feel like it could be some pretty big stuff. But yeah, otherwise, I'm just excited to jump into this episode. So before we do that, if you end up enjoying my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a ton to me and helps my channel grow a lot. If you're new here or you find yourself coming back often, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you're interested in seeing the full uncut version of this reaction, consider supporting me on Patreon. That is linked in the description down below. Sometimes I post these reactions a little bit early on Patreon as well, so if you're interested in that, consider checking it out. But otherwise, let's jump into Season 3, Episode 3 of The Mandalorian. She is shook.
I am redeemed.
I witnessed it.
Yep, true.
You bathed in the living waters. You are Mandalorian again. Can we leave now?
You're not going to tell him about the mythosaur in there?
Can I ask you something?
What is it?
You see anything down there? Did you see anything alive?
Alive?
She thinks she's
Like
going
what?
crazy, maybe? Or is she just testing him?
Let's get out of here.
She's going to keep that knowledge in her back pocket. Dang, that looks so good. He's getting closer to talking. Oh, what the piss?
It looks like a squadron of TIE interceptors.
Oh no.
How?
That looks stop motion. That's kind of cool. All right, Mando, you're gonna have to jump out like mid-flight. Good shot.
Interceptors are a lot tougher than TIE fighters.
Yep. God, it's so rad. Ooh, good thing none of those hit him. Oh! Get in there quick! Whoo! Now, drop behind him. Oh, that's his go-to move.
Made it to the N1. Heading to you.
That is his go-to move. Oh, we saw some of this in the trailers. She goes down by some water.
These cliffs.
little rusty. This. We see this part in the trailer. Right there. That's the trailer shot. Whoa.
2 more to go.
Mando's got this. Easy peasy.
1 down, 1 more to go.
That's easy money, son. Oh. That was dirty. Wow. Damn, they make quite a team. That's why he's the GOAT.
Hang on.
Oh, more.
I'm seeing something on the scope.
Would they blow up her house? Oh no! They're bombing her house. What the heck?
Those mudscuffers bombed my home.
Yeah, we're killing them ASAP. Oh, piss. There's 90 of them.
You have to get out of there. There's too many of them. We've got to get out of here.
That is a lot of them. Who's commanding these people? Is this Coruscant? We love to see it. Oh, God. Prequel vibes. Prequel vibes.
I appreciate.
Ooh, Dr. Pershing. We don't like you.
But despite the shameful work of my past, I now hope to help the New Republic in whatever way I can. Though that work is now behind me and I regret what I did, I assure you that my original intentions were good. Thanks to the groundbreaking work of the Kaminoans,
Not
we
the
know
worst
that
idea
cloning
in the world.
can duplicate an individual from a single genetic strand. My work explored was the hopes of combining multiple strands to create replicas that incorporated the best genetic attributes of both donors.
Okay. So, like, someone with a better heart. Combining that with his mom, theoretically.
Congratulations on making it into the program.
Thank you.
Have you been in Coruscant long?
This would creep me out.
Nothing to see.
Eyes on the road, Chief.
Ah. And if you have time, the Galactic Museum is a wonderful exhibit on hyperdrive technology.
Like, that would be very unnerving. Hey, guys.
Hey. Join us for a drink.
No. We're not here to make friends. We're here to do science.
This is G27, M40,
Hey.
G68.
Oh, she was with Moff Gideon.
Everything all right?
No, we know her a tiny
I don't expect to
bit.
see anyone from Moff Gideon's ship here.
I
Yeah.
didn't know you worked for him.
What do I know this guy from?
I try not to think about him anymore.
I don't believe you. Something tells me at least one of these people is not on the up and up.
I do miss the lights of hyperspace.
What do you miss, L-52?
Miss?
None of it.
I guess maybe those yellow travel biscuits from the ration packs.
Oh, that brings back memories.
Gotta say, though, I
This is
like
very
it.
interesting that
Oh,
they're
crazy. Travel biscuits?
spending time with these guys.
Galaxy
One moment.
My man's about to get shot. I'm calling it. One of those people that was there is going to kill him. There's probably a bomb on the ground. Don't open that. Don't open that. That's either secret intel or an explosive. Oh, the travel biscuits. Interesting. How did someone get that? Are they still working for the Empire then? Is that their way of like one of those people being like, hey, I'm still working for the Empire and I can prove it by getting these travel biscuits?
Good morning, L52. Happy Bindu Day.
Bindu!
Another set for archival.
Like Bindu from Rebels?
I feel different, though.
I can't tell if she's like earnest.
I do think about that sometimes.
I feel like being on
All of
Moff
my
Gideon's
research
ship
going unfinished.
means you're like legit a bad person.
In the right hands, our discoveries could have helped a lot of people.
So why not continue your research here?
They won't let him.
The ethics of cloning are complicated.
Facts. Yeah, she's trying to get him to restart his stuff.
What is that?
It's part of probably the
That?
original planet.
Peak of Umate, the highest mountain on Coruscant.
Dang.
The only place on the entire surface where you can see the planet itself.
That's wild. What, he gets arrested immediately? Woo! Just alarms immediately.
Please refrain from physical contact with
So
Umate.
sorry.
You dropped your. Yeah.
Sorry.
Let me buy you a photon fizzle. Oh, the look on your face was priceless.
Yo, she's like legit shredded. They should have had her be the new Cara Dune.
If I were to pursue my own research recreationally, would that be allowed?
No.
That class of research is expressly prohibited by the Coruscant Accords, Section 13, Subparagraph 7.
Yep. So it's a big fat no, Chief. He's gonna talk to the comms officer, and she's gonna be like, "I have a way.
What do you need?
She can get anything you want."
Not much to get started. Some supplies, a mobile lab station. It's a silly idea, I know it is, but I really believe that...
She'll get it done.
We can get you a mobile lab station.
I want her to be genuine, but there's just this nagging feeling that she's like playing him.
Sleep on it.
Yo, her biceps. She's ripped.
Apologies if you didn't hear me. Have you experienced
Robot says, "Stop touching your ear, boy."
continuing to
Our main
He's
objective
Viking.
is to help the Republic, right?
correct?
And that supersedes everything else?
It does.
Indubitably, sir.
The mobile lab station? Let's go get it.
Good.
The music. See, how did she get access to those crackers? Unless she's still with the Empire.
Keep it together, Doc.
You're better at this than I am.
Yeah, because she's been pretending with you the whole time. She's a secret agent working for Moff Gideon. That is public transit for you, baby. Look at that dope building. That building's owned by T-Mobile.
Have you done this before?
Oh yeah, plenty. How you think you got those
Where do you
crackers?
think I got the biscuits.
Yeah.
Tickets, please.
Tickets? This is public transport. That would be frightening. Oh, that's the last. That's the last. Don't! Yeah. There's nowhere else to go.
It's the end of the train!
Are we gonna jump off?
We're gonna jump!
What?
That you're gonna die.
Now!
Okay, good. Wow. Unbelievably lucky that a soft padding thing was right there. Maybe she set that stuff up ahead of time. Star Destroyers. I don't trust her still. We're gonna find out like Moff Gideon's been hiding on this ship. It's like the perfect place to hide.
Elijah Kane, communications officer.
Comms Officer Kane.
Is everything you need here?
This is perfect.
Good, because you're never leaving this spot. She's gonna lock you in here.
What was that?
Just the ship settling. Keep packing.
Nah, people are coming. That was her whole job, is get him here and get the stuff he needs.
Oh.
Hello.
Amnesty Scientist L52, raise your hands. You are under arrest.
Not her, though? Just came for the stuff. I knew she was playing him.
Good morning, Doctor.
Listen.
Good
I
morning,
can explain.
Doctor.
I wasn't trying.
No need. Amnesty Officer G68 has already submitted a report.
What?
You'll see some pleasant colors, hear a light buzzing, and experience a great sense of relief.
Looks like Tech's helmet.
She brought me there. It was a trap.
It was a trap indeed.
She set me up. Please. You set me up.
It's because she's still working for Gideon.
You are a real credit to this program. It's nice to know that for every failure, there's a success, like you.
Oh, she's the opposite of a success. She's probably still hardcore gung-ho for the Empire. Oh, that's torture. She's cranking that bad boy. She actually is frying his brain. Wow. That is, she's kind of a sociopath. I knew it. I had an uneasy feeling the whole time. Jon Favreau's character. Hello, sir.
You are an apostate, Din Djarin.
No longer. I have been to the mines of Mandalore.
Impossible.
I was witness.
And who are you, Night Owl?
Boy, you don't question her.
I am Bo-Katan of Clan Kryze.
Your house has fallen from the way. You are both apostates.
She bathed too, bitch. It is the living water.
The truth. These are indeed the living waters. Dinjarin, you are redeemed.
And Bo-Katan, she is also redeemed.
And Bo-Katan Kryze.
Yes.
By creed, you too are redeemed. But I do not walk the way.
The way walks you.
Then you may join our covert and live as your ancestors once did. You may leave anytime you wish. Until then, you are one of us. Bo-Katan of Clan Kryze. This is the way.
This is the way. What's up, boys? I don't think he's thrilled about it. He doesn't like them. Is this gonna spur some religious revival in her? Ooh, end of the episode, you rat bastard. Dang, okay. So, Bo-Katan is now accepted into the Creed, which is a very interesting development. I feel like the last 2 episodes for her have been, like entire world-shifting things happening to her, right? Because, let's see, last episode, she learns that the planet of Mandalore is hospitable. And, you know, she can go there. She can go to Mandalore and she's not going to be, like, dying from toxic fumes. 2, she bathes in the living waters of Mandalore and finds out that the mythosaur is real and alive. Like, this wasn't just, like, an ancient myth or whatever. Like, it's a real thing. And so even just that is, like conscious shifting things for her of like, maybe I need to be going back to the old ways, right? And then she comes here and is accepted into the Creed because she has bathed in the living waters. So it's like, I feel like these 2 episodes for her are like, maybe not like a religious revival, but you could almost call it like a revival for her. You know, where she went so hard from being gung-ho, like, these things aren't real, it doesn't exist, like, doesn't believe the superstitions in the slightest, to now being like, oh snap, this is real, and now I've just been accepted into the cult, essentially, that, like, still believes these ancient ways, right? Because she's previously dismissed this cult, you know, the Children of the Watch. She's dismissed them and how they abide by the ancient ways of Mandalore because she didn't really think the ancient ways of Mandalore were real or, like, worth following. But now she's been shown literal proof that it is real. So it's like, I feel like her whole mindset is shifting. Plus her ancestral home on that other planet has been destroyed. So she doesn't really have anywhere else to go at the moment, right? Like, this is the only place she can go. So I wonder if we're gonna see like a revival for Bo-Katan. Like, is this gonna be similar to when she was part of Death Watch in the Clone Wars? Like, is she gonna be gung-ho for that? Because I know Death Watch was very much, you know, they were very much like a religious kind of fanatic cult of violence and terrorism. How closely associated are the Children of the Watch to Death Watch? Like, will she fall back into her old ways? I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, she's now part of the clan, and I don't think Paz Vizsla is too thrilled about it. He doesn't like her, and he doesn't like Din Djarin. You know, when everyone else was like clasping their hands and patting him on the shoulder, he's just watching them like, like angry. You can tell he's pissed off. But they've literally just delivered this clan proof that Mandalore is livable. Like, they can go there and start rebuilding. Which is, it's very, very crazy. But Yeah, very interesting episode for Bo-Katan, and you know, I wonder what's going to happen in the future. Like, is she? It almost felt like she was. It's tough to tell with their helmets on because you can't see all the nuances in their face acting, but it was tough to tell if she was like unsure of whether she wanted to be there or if she, you know, didn't want to be there straight up but like has no other choice, or if she's like kind of like overwhelmed, or if she's actually like, oh dang, like they're letting me in, this could be a big change for me, like in an exciting way, like she's like looking forward to it. I don't know. But Mando's back. I'm kind of secretly hoping that they decide that you can take your helmets off, because I like that aspect of, you know, let's find some compromise, people. But you know, I am kind of curious if she actually thinks that the mythosaur was down there, because she was questioning Mando of like, what did you see? Did you see anything? And I'm curious if she was like trying to find out if like she was crazy, like if she was just seeing things, or if she was like testing him somehow. I don't know. Like maybe she's gonna use that to her advantage later. I'm very curious to see, you know, how that develops. But the big meat and potatoes of this episode is Dr. Pershing and the comms officer. I forgot her name. Elia Kane or something like that. Comms officer Kane absolutely played this man like a fiddle. And, you know, one could assume she was just trying to, you know, expose undercover non-Republic people, right? Like people who are doing bad things that they shouldn't be, or, you know, aren't working harmoniously towards the advancement of the New Republic. But I think she's still working for Moff Gideon. I think because he escaped, right? I think she's still working for him and using her position in the New Republic to, you know, get what they need. Because she had him, you know, she's like, oh, we could continue your research, right? Like, you should continue your research. She like plays him the whole way to like get him to that mentality. And then she's like, let's go get your stuff. Like what would you need to keep your research going? And he's like, I just need this, this, and this. And she's like, let's go get it. And the whole time, I just have this like uneasy feeling. Like, he's like, oh, you're so much better at this than I am. And it's like, yeah, because she's actively like a spy. And the whole time, she's just like mega suspicious. And he's getting all the stuff. She's like, you got everything you need? And he's like, yeah. And she's like, rad, let's leave. And then she switches on him. And he gets arrested, but she took the case. Like, she took the case of the stuff that was needed to restart the cloning program, and she just left with it. And my guess is she brought that to someone, to either Moff Gideon or some other scientists she's working with, because I very much believe she is not on the up and up. Very interesting. It's curious that they gave her a bigger role this season. Like, she's a legit character now. Kind of definitely squashes the possibility of her being the new Cara Dune, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. You know, they could develop a cool character for her now that is outside of Cara Dune. But I still think she would have made a great Cara Dune, because she's shredded. Like, this chick is ripped. She was in the new Ant-Man movie, and I've seen some stills of her character, and she's got like a 12-pack of abs, and her biceps are just like ginormous. Like, you could see it in this episode, like when she's just in a t-shirt. It's like her arms are, ooh baby, like so good. I'm unreasonably attracted to this woman. But yeah, I'm very confident that she is still working for the Empire, or like post whatever the Empire is now, so to speak. Like, because when they put him in the like rehabilitation machine, and they're like, oh, we're just gonna put this on level 1, and we're just gonna, you know, we're gonna come back and check on you after it's given you some soothing vibes. She's like, I need to check on him. And then she cranks it to like 15, and then she's just like, she's watching this man's brain melt and just like chomping on some cookies while she does it. And it's like, bro, she's crazy. Like she is a crazy person, but she's very good at what she does. And she is low-key a baddie. Like a baddie in terms of a bad person, but also she fine as hell. But oh no, this was very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. I loved seeing Coruscant again. Very much like prequel vibes. As soon as they showed you the room, like the auditorium, like just right outside the auditorium with the big red carpets and the windows, it's like, this is prequels to the supreme level. Like, oh my gosh, just love it. But yeah, I'm curious, you know, what is going to be like next. We got to see Moff Gideon in the next couple episodes, right? Because he's in season 3. I know that much. And he's gonna be getting all the supplies to start cloning again. I'm surprised that they didn't have like Pershing, like they didn't just kidnap him and be like, yo, start up your research again. But I don't know, maybe we'll find out. Maybe they have better scientists played by Jimmy Simpson. That would be very interesting if they just had actual Jimmy Simpson, like the guy who you know from Westworld, Jimmy Simpson. He's doing a voice of one of the cloning scientists in Bad Batch currently. Granted, like there's a substantial time difference between these two things, I believe, right? It's like 20 years at least? Because this show takes place, I think season 1 of Mando takes place 5 years post Return of the Jedi. And so there may be like anywhere from 5 to 10 years post Return of the Jedi at this point. And the current time frame of Bad Batch is probably like 9 years. No. Because 19 years until A New Hope. They're probably 20, they're probably like 25, 26 years after Bad Batch currently. I mean, you could maybe swing an older Jimmy Simpson in this show. Like you could be like, oh, he was a young scientist in Bad Batch and now he put some makeup on him. He's old now. You could maybe swing that, but I don't know if it quite lines up. But that would be cool. That would be cool if they just had like Jimmy Simpson as a, from animation to live action, doing the same role. That would be very curious. But I assume they have some other scientists to start the cloning stuff because, they got the equipment now. He took all the stuff he needed and now they probably have his research already, so they're good to go. Yeah, but she's crazy. She's crazy and she's unbelievably attractive. I would let her do unspeakable things to me. Just kidding, but not really. Yeah, I don't know. This was a dope episode. I'm very curious to see, what happens next with Bo-Katan and the Creed. I'm very curious to see, what the deal is with this cloning technology. I feel like a lot of the shows that are currently happening right now, whether it's like Mandalorian, Bad Batch, all these shows are doing a lot of work to connect like original trilogy and prequel trilogy and connect that to the sequel trilogy. And like they're doing a lot of work to the one line in the movie of somehow Palpatine returned. They're doing a lot of work to explain how Palpatine returned. But we're getting there. We're getting there and we're having a lot of fun. I'm secretly still hoping that they announce more sequel era stuff with Daisy Ridley. That's probably my number one wish list item right now. But we'll see what happens. This was a solid episode, though. Really enjoyed it. Definitely let me know what you guys thought of the episode down in the comments below. I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions. What do you think is going to happen next? Leave it in the comments down below. But if you enjoyed my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a ton to me and helps my channel grow. If you're new here or you find yourself coming back often, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, consider supporting me on Patreon. That is linked in the description down below. Your support over there would mean the world. But other than that, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.